I see that you feel weird.
You're very, very weird.
Your ghosts are everywhere.
I don't know how very brown.
Thank you.
Because you're a lying cow! He's not mine, is he?
Terry!
He's not mine, is he?
Terry!
He's not mine, is he?
Terry, you're hurting me!
Hey, great to see you. Come and see my new wallpaper and my new carpet. Hiya.
Hi, Sandra.
Hi. Hope you're hungry. I've been up all night.
Really? Which lady do you play at Brookside?
Well, I'm sure that guy who kind of like parks the cars and things.
Toilet, loads of toes.
You know, that whole thing of having to play things in the daytime and then sort of like go home at night, you know, when...
It's a bit weird. I mean, when I gave birth the other week...
Oh, darling.
Everyone does. And you do feel like you've gone through something, but nobody, I mean, to everybody else, it's just another working day, isn't it, really? I needed a gin rather badly. I had to go to the pub with my mother.
Yes, I think
If I'd had a day of, like, crying a lot, which I used to do in various storylines,
Yeah,
I used to kind of get a
lot.
terrible headache, you know, and it was like travelling back to London. I just remember my head used to be banging, and I'd feel kind of a bit, you know, like I didn't have my usual kind of you know,
oh, no,
I kind of felt a bit more subdued. But you're really subdued. So you're exhausted, but there is a sort of adrenaline. I mean, you don't really feel like just going and sitting at home.
But isn't that just from an adrenaline of a performance?
Yes.
Not particularly because you've gone through the experience, but you've just performed.
Well, I guess you work
it.
you reassess as well.
I mean, if you're doing a major...
And it's quite intense, and there's a lot of concentration, and that in itself is...
And you must draw on your own emotions a bit. You have to, don't you, whether you're a method actor or not.
So, but what about specifics?
Yeah, no, just when we did the murder stuff, I actually booked into a hotel in Liverpool for 3 nights because it was over 3 days and didn't go home at all. And I don't think I would have been physically capable of driving home because it was so intense, and also because I didn't really want to let it go. Because I knew that I've got to carry on the next day, and I didn't want to kind of go home, and I didn't really want to forget about it. I wanted to kind of keep it there. So.
What are you doing? What are you hiding?
Go and rest.
You bloody pair of bitches!
Somebody should have done it years ago.
She's made you like this, hasn't she? With her lies!
No! I hate you!
Isn't it funny, though, in any scene you play where somebody really hits you, you always have to end the take with a hug.
Yeah.
Just to sort of re-establish. It's only a play, it's not real, because the intensity in people's eyes, you could think that they really want to hurt you.
Is there a particular scene or moment that you can remember that sort of like really sort of tipped you over the edge in that kind of depression? Because it's obviously a build-up, isn't it?
It tipped us over the edge in terms of actually, they're getting a bit faulty now, but I don't actually believe in tear sticks, because I think it acts like an anaesthetic. You don't really know where your own pain is in, you know, in your dialogue. And but at this point, Vince had given a really quite a stunning speech, like we'll talk about the lad going and everything, and even, you know, extras, and everyone was crying. There was my daughter who had kind of fountains coming out of her eyes, because we had to take these tear sticks. Tear stick, please, please.
And you can't open your eyes.
No, these fountains. And my son Paul was, he was just, he had his hands over his eyes because they're hurting so much. I just couldn't stop weeping. Water just came down. I turned around. Vince had his hands. He was going, oh, oh.
Forasmuch as it hath pleased Almighty God, of his great mercy, to take unto himself the soul of our dear brother here departed, we therefore commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
And we all just exploded. It was like, I mean, you know, kind of at a very poignant point of the story, you know, it's like...
you said you'd never laughed so much here in your life, didn't you?
Yes, during my son's death. It was
That's exactly what happened with Damon's death. In the funeral scene, we just laughed and laughed, and in the you know, when they brought the body home, and people will always say, we remember that so much, and you must have been awful doing it. But I have never laughed, and it is a release. It's those two, those two emotions which are very close.
Bob,
What?
the police are at the Corkills.
Well, that's not surprising, is it? Lots of policemen.
No, this is different.
What job are you wearing on today? Why? What's on like?
I think it might be Doreen.
Look, you don't know for sure. Come away from the window, she.
No.
You've got to go and tell one of your neighbours a relative's died. Oh, why? I hate doing them. Who are you telling? It's the Grants. The Grants? Who is it? It's Damon. Damon? Oh, no.
I really remember, I didn't watch Brookside then, and I switched on when you had the vigil with Damon one day. I remember sitting on my own in my flat, I didn't even know what the programme was, and watch it. I remember I was weeping, absolutely sobbing. I do, I remember it really clearly. I think that must have been the first time I ever watched Brookside.
When we were doing that, we got Simon O'Brien in for a joke, and we didn't tell anybody. Do you remember this?
Yeah,
And I asked the director if we could do it, and I rang him up, and he came. There was where they had a little service round the body, and we were all standing round, and Tony Scoggo and everyone was in the family, and the vicar. The priest, I beg your pardon, the priest. And he hid. We couldn't get him in the coffin because you had to be able to see the body. So they had this wax thing. And he got underneath. And so he went straight for this take. And just as he was, the priest was in the middle of the service, we were all like this coffin started going, ooh, and his hand came out and grabbed Tony Scoggo's leg. And then he appeared. The ghost.
But I mean, I think most of the characters in Brookside have had to deal with grief and bereavement in some way, in the natural part. Absolutely. But Sandra, what's it like? You know, how do you feel about when you run through the storyline about actually killing somebody?
Well, when we first talked about it, it was like it was one of those things I can't imagine. You could do research on domestic violence, but or child abuse, but suddenly, you know, I don't think there was anybody here who'd murdered anybody. Well, you don't know.
You weren't sure.
We weren't sure. And so we kind of talked about what it might be like. When it actually came to doing the filming of that, the only thing I could think of was holding this knife, and I just thought, God, to actually shove this in to somebody, and it actually is quite a difficult physical act to get it into somebody, and the sound that it would make, and then pulling it out again, and that just suddenly kind of really upset me.
I'll kill us all!
There was one moment, one morning when I woke up, and it was just, because you forget about it then, because you're on to the next episode, and then suddenly it's on screen and you're watching it 6 weeks later, and it's it's sort of all up again for you. And there was one morning I woke up, you know, that kind of like when you're just sort of half awake and you don't really know what's real, and I thought, I had this sort of fraction of a second of, oh my God, am I going to get away with it? And I really felt like I had committed a crime. I mean, fleeting, you know, just those
just
when you don't know what's real
moment.
and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Constantly looking over your shoulder.
but apart from that, I mean, not, you know, it was that was the kind of the sort of traumatic bits of it. But I mean, it was when Gabby and I went on holiday together just after the murder had been screened, and there were gangs of women going, yeah, I hope you get away with it, and you know, yes.
Well, the other thing that I was finding interesting is that, you know, bereavements and sort of planning to kill somebody and all that. But the other interesting thing, of course, is Annie, what was it actually like to sort of, in a sense, build up to your own death and then see your own death actually on screen?
Well, I just remember it was a really strange time for me because, I was leaving the programme. I mean, although it was my decision, it was still, you know, hard to leave because, you know, you're leaving the family, aren't you? Because when you've worked for a programme for 3.5 years, you know, everybody becomes like a family. And there was that, but there was also the fact you're kind of going into no man's land. It's like, you know, you're losing the financial security of a job and everything else, because I didn't know what I was going on to. But, so I had all that kind of emotional level that was going on inside me. But on top of that, the character was going through lots of different emotions at the time, you know, like hate for Barry and fear of, you know, Terry finding out that, you know, Graham was sexually harassing her and she was trying to get him off her back. So there were lots of kind of different emotions to play. But that on top of kind of what I was going through at the time, which was this kind of overwhelming sadness, really. And then actually filming my death, you know, lying in this bed of flowers, you know, spread eagled like that. It was kind of weird, and I remember the thoughts going through my head, you know, having to be so still. God, did you see that? I was terrified. Can you help me get him down, please? I thought he might think I was chasing him. I thought he might just run over the edge. Can't you take some notice of my side of it for once? Look, I know I've upset you, but it's not my problem, it's yours. You're the one who's all mixed up. What are you going to do? Will you stop? Look, I'm right on the edge here. Will you stop? Will you stop? Falling off the scaffolding tower was very funny because I was like, I quite enjoyed it actually. I was like throwing myself off onto these cardboard boxes, and that was a laugh. So it was, I just remember it being a really strange time, you know. I couldn't really enjoy the last few weeks because I felt all these different layers of emotion.
Following on from that is one of the other interesting things is how you actually all deal with events or situations or things that you've never actually experienced yourselves. You know, I mean, for example, you, Gabby, with the breast cancer, how did you actually sort of prepare yourself for that?
And I don't believe there's any uniform way of, you know, people reacting to such things. Everybody's an individual and people react in completely different ways. So you just have to use your imagination, I guess. And it doesn't take much imagination to think how frightened you'd be if you had breast cancer.
I found a lump. It's in my breast. And I'm terrified.
Are you sure it's a lump?
Yeah. I've tried all that denial stuff. Yeah, it's my period. I'm imagining it. But it exists.
Why didn't you say?
I couldn't. I just wanted to pretend it wasn't there.
Well, that could be really dangerous.
I know. But I made an appointment at the Well Woman Clinic. And then when it was my turn, I just walked out. Me, Patricia, I'll take on the Well Farm and...
What happened?
I'm gonna need your arm, Max. The tests were positive. It's not just a simple, harmless lump. It couldn't be that easy for me, could it? It's malignant. I've got cancer. I'm sorry.
I mean, you kind of imagine how you would react, don't you, in the situation that your character's put into.
Yeah.
I mean, likewise, when, you know, I didn't have Terry's child, I had Martin's child, and I didn't tell Terry. It's like you imagine what a terrible decision it would be. You know, and as time goes on, the longer you put off telling someone that the child isn't theirs, the harder it is to actually say, because all through the pregnancy, that person is getting more attached to the fact that there's a lump there and it's starting to move, and you know, that's their future child in there. And it's very hard to suddenly turn around as time goes on and say, well, actually, it's not, because it can destroy someone.
Get around there, you.
I only went inside for a minute.
You wait.
What's the matter?
Danny's all right. He's okay.
Well, where is he?
He's being looked after.
What do you mean?
I hope your brain's in gear, because you're so far in it, you're going to have to do some clever talk to get out of this. Let's hear it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come, Ed, let's hear it.
Terry, you're frightening me.
Tell me.
What have you done with Danny?
Come on, tell me.
Tell you what?
Tell me who Danny's real father is.
You are?
Come off it. You've been lying to me for the last 10 months.
No, I've not.
And the 9 months before that, while you were off this stick, you've been lying to me all that time. Don't you think it's time you stop now?
Well, why wouldn't it be you? Why are you worried?
I'm not worried. It's you that should be worried. He's not mine, is he?
Of course he is.
How many more times are you going to lie to me, Ed?
I'm not lying.
He's not mine, is he?
Why should I be lying?
Because you're a lying cow. He's not mine, is he?
Terry.
He's not mine, is he?
Terry.
He's not mine, is he?
Terry, you're hurting me.
Not as much as you've hurt me, you lying slag. He's not mine, is he?
You can do a lot of research, though, can't you? I mean, I went to antenatal, because in the end, I mean, there's so many people have given birth that if you haven't, then you've got to know a bit about it.
Yeah.
And there's always going to be somebody who tells you you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
There's nothing like their labour.
That's a good sort of link to, I mean, not many people are giving birth with Father Christmas helping out, don't they?
Oh, no. Not on a sofa that you can't even climb out of once you've got in.
Okay, it's all right. The ambulance will be in a minute. It'll be all right.
I think it's too late for that.
What?
Oh, Mike, help me. I think the baby's coming.
Oh, you're joking.
Oh, does it look like?
Well, can't you hang on?
No, you divvy.
What should I do?
How do I know?
Hot water. I've just boiled the kettle.
Oh, forget tea, Mike. Just help me.
Come on, Bev. Come on, it's all right. Come on. Yes, we've bloody done it.
What is it?
It's tiny. It's a tiny little lad.
You've got a camera here.
Oh, no, it's boom operator. It's right in the junior side.
Action, and all you can think of is, what can they see? Oh, and you go, it's push, and you try that.
My bikini line. I was worried about Irene because she said she'd kill me if I did a bad labour. All the way through the labour, I was thinking, God, she's going to tell me this is crap. She is.
Come on. Well done. Well done, Patricia. It's a little girl. Well done. There she is.
Baby.
There she is. Well done.
Oh. So do it now. But I felt like that, and I'd had a baby.
And you'd had a baby,
yeah. I'd just do what I did when I had my son, and I just played it in the same way. But somebody said, "Oh, I didn't really believe that you were having a baby." Well, that's how I had mine.
Where is she?
She wanted to wait for you.
I got stuck in the traffic.
Well, Mrs. Johnson got in.
I wanted to be here. I'll get off to the hospital.
She's upstairs.
What?
Dad. See?
Did she forget it? Why didn't you take it, son? You could have got a taxi.
Dad! Dad!
What?
She's still here, I said. Leave the bag. She doesn't want it yet.
She's upstairs at Mrs. Johnson, the midwife.
What, you mean she hasn't had the baby yet?
No, they're just seeing how things are going.
So I'm in time?
You're in time.
Thank goodness for that. Everything all right?
Fine, Mr. Grant. Everything's going according to plan. We don't have much time,
The
though.
car's outside, love. Are you okay, Shay?
Just get me there, love.
Drive like the Clapners.
Oh.
I'll be safe. Be the best little ride you've ever had.
I know it, love.
Come on.
We should go.
Yeah, come on.
Right.
Damon, fetch the bag, lad.
Good luck, Mum.
Thanks, love.
Oh,
You all right, Mum?
she's quite well dilated.
I can't find the keys, love.
Well, no one else has had them, Dad.
Where's the car keys?
We'll use my car, then.
Have you left them in the ignition?
Oh, might have done. Hang on. Hang on a minute, Queen.
Wait for me. One of us out, and two of you back. God willing.
What's going on?
Again? It's different. How? I'm on a push. I think we'd better get back in.
She's not coming.
I can see that.
I've a feeling we'll be needing quite a number of cups of tea.
Well, don't just stand there, Damon. Do something.
What?
Put that bag down.
I'm coming, Shay.
I said she should have phoned you sooner.
Yeah, but she didn't want to be a bother. Yeah, well, she's going to be more bother like this, isn't she, Damon?
What can we do?
Nothing we can do, is there? It's all up to my mum now.
I used to love those scenes. And it was very easy to imagine that you were a family and very enjoyable. And again, it's exactly the same process. It's your imagination. And you just put yourself in the situation, and it was a very enjoyable scenario for me because it was different to what I had at home. But it was very enjoyable.
You learn the art of personnel.
Where's the echo?
Here.
Damon, don't make my tea too strong.
I'll have one as well.
And I'll have one and all.
You're not going anywhere on Sunday. You're staying here with us.
Oh, everyone's going.
Well, you're not. It's mass in the morning and you stay in and out of trouble in the afternoon.
I want to go. The motorbike scrambling.
That's the end of it.
Where are you going?
Help with Jeff.
Who's Jeff?
Lads have met Jeff Bacon. What's up with you, Debbie?
Is his dad a copper?
No, why?
Oh, bacon today, pig tomorrow.
Don't be so cheeky.
What time is he trotting along to pick you up?
Damon, that's enough.
Anyway, I'm going out. See you later.
Mother! Damon, dishes.
Oh, Mum, it's Caxton.
Hey, you stupid.
Hey, Karen, that's enough of that, thank you. Whose turn is it to do the dishes?
Cags.
It's his.
Look, the both of you, leave them, okay. Come on, can I just have me tea in a bit of peace and quiet?
Right, see you
I'll
later.
sort that out after.
Anyone want tea? Morning, Mother.
Oh, hiya, Mum. What's the matter?
Nothing. Situation normal, really.
Right.
I mean, I'm used to being ignored. Nobody noticing I'm around.
Oh, sorry. Do you want some cornflakes?
Oh, no, thanks, love. I'm fine.
Great.
I just thought today, being what it is, you know, and me being a mother, somebody might just have...
What?
Nothing, love. You just try and force a little bit of something down.
Oh, hey, Mum.
What?
Well, today being Mother's Day.
Oh, Damon.
Has he still got his motorbike?
Oh, Karen.
It's all right, Mum. He's not in a case of it.
He's got a motorbike, hasn't he?
Oh,
Isn't
he's
that
all
enough?
right. He's all right.
It's a good job pigs can't fly.
I said that's enough.
Karen, for once, couldn't you go up with a pedestrian for a change?
He's okay. I keep telling you. In fact, you've probably seen him at Mass.
Oh, he's a Catholic, is he?
No, he's Jewish.
I don't want to go to Mass this Sunday.
Are you listening to this?
Damon, just be quiet, son, and eat your tea, will you?
I don't think you realise what he's saying.
Sheila, I've got enough problems and worries at work, and I don't want to come home to them.
Well, you have got them, and he's caused them.
Sheila, he's talking about missing church. We're not talking about his excommunication, are we? He won't go to hell just because he's going to go and watch some damn motorbike scrambling. Anyway, if it comes to the crunch, he can go to church at night time.
He is not going to night mass.
Why not?
Because you're not. You're going with us.
I'm not, you know.
Damon!
Hey, for that, you'll go with the rest of us now.
Oh, why?
Because you're a Catholic.
Is it? Well, I've got news for you, Ma. I don't want to be a Catholic anymore. Oh, by the way, did I tell you that if Gizmo's uncle's mate's ill next home game, we can have the tickets?
Great. Just think if he dies, you'll probably get the rest of the season out of it.
Nah, there's not that many home games left.
Do you two mind not talking like that at the table?
Season's nearly over now.
Hey, Damon, did you go to confession last night?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did.
Good.
You can't prove it, though, can you?
He doesn't have to. I believe him.
Anyway, I probably can prove it.
How?
I was given a very unusual penance.
What was that?
You're not supposed to say.
He can tell his mother.
He's got to go and watch Everton's next 3 home games.
You know, today being what it is.
What?
April Fool. It's April Fool's Day as well.
Come here, babe. Is he a local lad?
Yeah, he's off these days. You probably know his dad from the club.
Not Smoky Bacon's lad.
It's because we've been together so long as well. It was very easy to imagine that family together.
It does happen after a while, though. It actually worked against me, my imagination. Because to begin with, I couldn't imagine, because I wasn't married, I didn't have any kids, I just felt like I wouldn't be believable in the role. I kept trying to imagine how would somebody who's married 20 years be with their husband and with these the 2 teenage children and a younger one. So I kind of interrupted what would happen, really, because it took place whether you imagined it or not, you know, because of all these 4 or 5 personalities in the kitchen, because we're living in these houses. And the more you know each other, there's kind of familiarity anyhow, and you let go of it and stop trying to imagine how it should be. It was easier to play. And it took me a long time to get to understand that. I've got at 9:30.
How are you going to get there?
Maria's picking me up.
Oh, that's handy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why are you demonstrating today, Mum?
A rechargeable electric knife that glows in the dark. Don't ask.
I won't.
I'll get it. Dad, will you put some bacon on for me?
No, I won't. You can do your own after me.
But I'll be late for school.
Late? It's the first time I've ever known you to be worried about being late for school.
Yeah, well, do you want to be late from now on
Clean
until we break
shirt.
up? Because we're not doing any proper work. It's all games and things like that.
I'll just settle for a bacon butty, Dad.
When I'm finished.
More we are.
Oh, Tara. Do you want a Ford Orion or £10,000 cash?
What did we choose last week?
A Volvo.
Oh, well, that's it then. This week we'll have the cash. Anything else?
Yeah, are you anxious about suddenly going into hospital and leaving your family?
I would be delighted to go into hospital just to get a bit of peace with me breakfast.
Well, this private health scheme should suit you then. Look, you can get a single room, a coloured telly and 25 quid spends. I don't think about doctors or nurses, though.
Hey, have you pinched a rasher of bacon?
Oh, I only had a dip in my fat, that's all.
It was him.
Hey.
I'll cripple you.
Hey, don't do that. Now, don't do that again.
You'll be getting suspended.
Just stop it now.
Tough guy. Why did you leave that lad from school, eh?
Tony, will you stop
Hey,
it?
will you behave, a lot of you?
For God's sake.
Trying to get some breakfast here. It's like the cop on a Saturday afternoon.
I used to love scenes with me and Max and Margaret. And Thomas, but he was usually below the table, so... Some cereal. Upstairs.
Look, why don't we just tell her straight to get the shopping done?
Don't go upsetting her.
But it won't kill her. She goes to the shops anyway.
We need her.
It's her job.
It's my job.
What?
If we lose Margaret, one of us has to stay at home with Thomas. And just for the record, Why I Like My Job by Patricia Farnham. Gives me fresh challenges daily, which I usually manage to meet. It makes me feel important, gives me responsibilities, irregardless of my sex or age. Plus, there's nothing bureaucratic about our office. I have a good laugh and I even enjoy the fights.
That's got nothing to do with
and,
it.
Incidentally, It also provides me with lots of filthy lucre, large portions of which go towards subsidising the massive maintenance payments made to your ex. So my resignation could have unfortunate repercussions. I might no longer be the wonderful wife now gazing lovingly into your quite beautiful baby blue eyes. In fact, without a job, I could quite easily turn into a resentful, snarling bitch who wouldn't give you a moment's peace, darling.
We're being held to ransom.
I don't know her demands yet.
Why are we whispering? Whose house is this?
Hers. Act normal. How's Thomas?
Fine, playpen.
Well, we've emptied the fridge and the cupboards, Margaret. I mean, I'm all for living frugally, but starvation is vastly overrated.
Who's your letter from?
It's the trouble with having a dad who's read a few books.
What?
Oh, he just keeps on at me about things, you know.
We're late.
It's my night off tonight.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going out.
Yeah, we won't be late.
Criminals to the left of us, druggies to the right, Bolsheviks living with us.
Where's my clean shirt?
I only washed them last night. Oh, sorry, love, still in the machine.
What?
Well, it'll only take 5 minutes to iron it dry.
5 minutes? It's practically soggy.
10, 20, whatever.
I'm going to be late.
Don't panic.
Look, my interview's at 10 o'clock.
Well, ask Margaret. Remember, it's only an obstacle.
Yeah, a challenge to overcome. I know. What time's your meeting? 2:30?
Yeah.
Well, I hope it goes well.
Thanks. Good luck with the interview.
I'm going to need it.
Bye, Margaret.
See ya.
Ah, Margaret, I'm just nipping into the shower. I suppose you could run the iron over this for me, could you? I've got an interview this morning with the electricity board. It doesn't need washing or anything. All right.
Yeah.
Margaret, look, the decorations, they're very nice, but they're not quite what I had in mind.
You don't like it then?
It's different, but...
It's not what I want. I mean, I thought of a peach and green colour scheme.
Well, it's just that you and Max couldn't decide, so I thought I'd make a decision.
I don't want you to. I want you to ask before you make any decisions.
Why don't you bring Thomas down for dinner? Oh, I don't know.
I'm not with you.
I've been thinking.
Margaret, I'm really busy. I've got to go out, so just say whatever's on your mind.
Well, it's just all these things.
What things? Is there a boyfriend problem?
No. It's just all the things I have to do.
Like what?
Cleaning.
What?
Cleaning and washing and ironing.
What about it?
Well, it's not my job, but I still have to do it.
Are you unhappy here?
No, I love it. It's just...
You just feel that we're putting on you?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
No, of course you wouldn't. Right, I'll have a word with Max. Wasn't intentional, just an oversight. We'll get it sorted. Is that it?
Oh, I wanted to ask if I could change my night off to Wednesday.
Margaret, seen the hairdryer anywhere? Margaret?
Margaret, I can't find the... Margaret? Keep calm, Max. It's an obstacle. Control. I'll buy a new shirt on the way to the interview. Then I'll come home and I'll kill her.
Margaret, although she was a nanny, I mean, she probably gave you more problems than a lot of teenagers
yeah,
would. I mean,
terrible problems.
I don't know where else to go. It's awful.
What's awful? What's happened?
Patricia went away to London and Max let Susanna stay. Patricia found out and blamed me. She called me all these names. It was awful. She said I was stupid and...
But what's this got to do with you?
Nothing.
Why are you getting so upset? You can tell me. Margaret?
She said I was stupid and I was making a fool of myself over you. She said you didn't care about me and felt sorry for me. I don't think that, Derek, I don't. I'm sorry. I just have no one else to go to. I'm sorry.
We may as well get this out of the way. Max told me about coming home the other day to find you and Derek. Well, let's not put too fine a point on it. In bed together.
We were more on it, actually. I suppose I was hoping he wouldn't tell you.
Not tell me what my son's nanny was up to in my own house. Max was concerned, Margaret, about Thomas's welfare, and I have to say, so am I.
Well, I wasn't neglecting him. I mean, you know I'd never do that. I was just showing Derek some old photographs I keep in my room, and...
One thing led to another. Haven't you noticed how down Margaret's been looking lately?
What has that got to do with Beth?
If I tell you, it's top secret, okay?
Yes, yeah, whatever.
Margaret and Beth, they're more than just good friends.
You mean Margaret and Beth?
Yeah, but she was a very good friend of mine by the end.
Yeah.
I mean, she was a very good friend of Patricia's by the end.
Yeah.
Patricia hasn't got many friends, has she?
Talking about teenage kids, I mean, your fictional teenage kids have had a lot more to cope with than the normal teenage, you wouldn't?
Oh, well, I mean, with the relationship with Beth's very different anyway, I think, to most mother and daughter relationships, because it's always been that they've been more like a confidant, and Beth's had to kind of grow up quite quickly and take care of her mother.
Mum?
Yeah?
The first time that you know, what was it like?
I was 18. It was scary and exciting and a bit of a muddle. We weren't very good.
Was it Dad?
Yeah.
Me too.
I think those scenes where, yeah, you and Beth were discussing whether you should actually kill Trevor, you know? I mean, it's a tremendous thing. I mean, not just for you to do, but for a teenage daughter to actually take on too, you know?
Yeah.
Again, you know, it's interesting to know how you sort of got inside those, you know.
Because there was one scene, I know, one scene in particular where it was between myself and Anna, and we had to discuss this. There's only one way we'd get rid of him, and I remember reading the scene and thinking, oh God, I don't know, I just can't get any idea of where this is coming from or anything. And we just did it, and we had to go a few times because it was a track and it was making a noise, and it just got tenser and tenser. And I think that it was, oh God, it was just like relying on trusting instincts, just going for it.
We've got to stay strong for Rachel's sake. We said we'd make sure they never touched her again.
And how? Contact the Shackletons, call the police.
Oh. So the white flag's up, is it?
Yeah, no, of course not. I feel useless. He'll find us again if we move, and I just feel as if nobody can protect us from him.
So?
So we get rid of him forever. No, I shouldn't have said that.
But you're right, Mum. It's the only way.
It won't be that simple.
It's the only way, Mum.
Beth, do you understand what I'm saying here?
Yeah. We're talking about taking control of our own lives and protecting Rachel's.
I won't expect you to have anything to do with it.
But you can't do it on your own. We've got to look at it as though we're putting a beast down.
It won't be that easy. My God, what are we saying? We're talking about killing someone.
It's either him or us.
We'd all become quite close, and we were very sort of fond of Brian, and we knew that he was going to be leaving. This was kind of his last block of episodes, so there was a kind of, you know, could bring that into it, that sadness, like this person's going to disappear. So you could use things like that, but it's then having to paint it up and build it up with your own imagination.
Well, yeah, that's right. And the other interesting scene, I think, was when the business about where they found the ring was still on his finger, and his sister wanted this ring, because it was you and Beth again, wasn't it, who decided?
Well, no, it was Sinbad
yeah.
and Mandy, and Mandy wanted to keep it from Beth.
How? When?
It's going to have to be me, isn't it? You're going to have this surprise party. Keep Beth and Rachel out of the way while I do it.
It's no use. I can't let you. I can't even bring myself to think about it.
There's no choice, is there? You're going to have to get that ring back. And I'm going to have to dig it up for you. This is terrible, this.
As terrible as raping me when I was 14. As evil as climbing into bed with Rachel.
Oh, God, no. Oh, God.
It's all right. It's all right. I can do this. We can't risk Brenna making any more trouble. And she will if she doesn't get what she wants.
Come on. Let's do it together.
We talk about the horror stories that have moved people. I mean, one of the recurring themes in the programme has been rape, you know, which of course must be sort of every woman's worst nightmare. And it's like, how did you cope with that, you know, when we decided that we put Sheila through that, you know?
It's a dual thing, isn't it? Because they're great storylines for actors, you know, and you appreciate getting them, and there's something to do. So there's that running through your head. And there's a thing we talked about earlier about responsibility of getting it right, not doing women a disservice by getting it wrong, which is a sort of pressure in itself. And the fact that I'd been attacked, and I can remember you telling me the character was going to be raped, and the only thing that threw me on a personal level was the way it was going to be done, which is exactly how I was attacked, which a man ran behind me and got me from behind, and all through it in real life.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Wasn't raped, got away, but it was that coming up behind, and I kept, my whole worry coming up to that scene was that I would lose control as an actor, because you've always got to have, or always want to have complete control. You must have control throughout whatever you're doing. And I thought, I'm going to lose control. I don't know what's going to happen to me when I relive this moment, because it's a moment that I've never even been able to take my mind back through. And I just thought, I don't know what's going to happen to me.
Stop!
I'm not going to stop.
Please stop!
I'm not going to stop, Sheila. Not until I've made your life hell.
It is hell. You made it hell when you started carrying on with me. I can't even speak to my best friend.
Stand. Hey! And I'm not going to lie to my best friend. Bobby's going to find out about your seedy little affair soon enough. You've been found out, Sheila. Hey, the Queen Hypocrite's been found out.
I just was frightened of the reality of it, I suppose. But when it came to it, I just did it and it was fine. And in a way, it was cathartic because it was sort of, I'd got rid of this nightmare that had been in my head that I'd never been able to talk about.
For God's sake, what's going on? Sheila, what's wrong? For God's sake, see, what's the matter? Where have you been? She. What's the matter?
Right.
How did you feel about the marital rape?
Do you know, I can't remember an awful lot about that. I can remember saying to the wardrobe mistress, sew his flies up in his pyjamas.
Oh, she, we need each other. We've been through a lot lately, haven't we?
We have.
Let's start making it up then, eh, she?
Oh, please, Bob, leave me alone.
Oh, she, look, I'm still here, aren't I?
No, don't, Bob.
Oh, she, we love me.
Please.
She, I love you.
No,
I need
Bob.
you.
Mom, I don't want this, Bob.
Is that touching on something that, like a lot of women have to just cope with? I mean, sort of like male aggressive sex. I mean, we featured it in your storyline, obviously, and in a sense, Mandy sort of offering herself to Trevor to keep him away from the girls. You know, and there was a storyline with you and Ron when he was really fantasising about Bev when he came home and just sort of like, you know, just jumped into bed with you.
I think you were, because their relationship had started breaking down then, and it was just a complete breakdown in communication, and they both seemed to need different things.
It's great, isn't it? Everyone's clean and everything, but can't wait to get my hands on it. What's up?
Oh, nothing. I'm just pleased that you're that keen.
Oh, I'm game for anything. You don't try it, you don't know whether you like it or not.
Well, we'll have to try and do something about that then.
Why not? When?
Well, no time like the present.
Suits me. You got anything to use?
What do you mean, anything to use?
A brush. You know, dustbin and brush, cleaning materials.
Oh, yeah. Up on the top shelf there.
Right. Give me a hand up, I'll get started.
Yeah, sure.
Well, this is a pleasant surprise.
You believe that, eh? Come into the bedroom.
Ron Dixon, I don't know what's come over you, in the middle of the day as well.
Not complaining, are you?
No, just curious. Last night you weren't the least bit interested.
Yeah, well, last night was last night. Now is now.
Oh, no, not straight away. There's something I want to show you.
Yeah, there's something I want to show you and all.
Behave. So, what do you think? I got it this morning. I thought it might give us a kick-start.
Very nice. But you won't be needing that. Just get into bed, as you are.
Your intuition kind of knows that there's something going on, but yet you deny it in yourself, and yet you kind of...
Affection.
Yes, he's showing attention. So,
you choose to interpret it the way you wish to.
So,
Tell you what, we'll have to do this a bit more often. A little bit of afternoon delight.
yeah. All that was lacking were 3 little words.
Ah, it was great. Right, go. Better go. There's money to be made. Ta-da.
It was so sad.
Women could relate to that because, you know, when relationships do change, it's usually that angle that is affected badly, isn't it? If someone's having an affair, then I think the sexual side is
Well, it's
quite
symptomatic.
Symptomatic,
Yeah.
And also, when you find out later that your husband's had an affair or the man in your relationship's had an affair, and you look back and you realise that that's probably what's been going on.
Yes, but at the time, you kind of intuitively know it, feel that he's kind of moving away from you. and yet you're not quite sure. And because they're not telling you the truth about things, there's a deception going on. You feel like you're going, I mean, she did go mad, you feel like you're going slightly mad. You think, am I being absolutely paranoid?
Yes.
Or is this, are my instincts right about this?
I felt an immense amount of guilt watching. I mean, I was playing. All I was playing was seeing through Vince. I was playing scenes as someone who was just trying to seduce this man and use whatever means you could to seduce him.
And my husband.
And well, I wasn't seeing any of this. And of course, when I was watching it on screen and seeing Irene going batty, walking down the parade in a 19, and I was thinking, oh, what have I done? Oh, what is this character doing?
You're in your 90 on the parade.
I felt so guilty because, you know, as the other woman, you don't witness the wife at home go and do lally flip, and you don't. All you see is you're flirting with this man. You don't know that he's going to go home to his wife, and what a sick, horrible thought, you know. And it was, I used to sit in front of the TV like this, going,
oh, that is quite weird that as you get, that is one which you don't ever get in real life. You see both sides of the coin, and because if you know your character very well, that can be quite shocking.
But you had a strange storyline as well, didn't you? In a sense, following through the rape scene when Barry kind of like, you know...
Yes, he took advantage in many ways. Because there was definitely a kind of sexual... like a kind of animal instinct between us there, sort of sexual chemistry that was never kind of explored really to its full, you know. You could see how she could fall for Barry, but the kind of hate and the love were kind of really entangled.
Look, you haven't had anything to eat, have you?
No.
Well, how about if I go out and get her something?
Don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, why not?
What's your fancy?
Don't know. You choose.
All right, then. Leave it to me. If I was Terry, and the operation was a success, I wouldn't even waste a sperm on you.
What?
See, if I was Terry, you'd be a corpse now. You're not fit to be a mother. You don't deserve Terry.
You bastard.
Sticks and stones.
No. You really are a bastard.
Well, just to prove I'm not. If Terry does fail the test, I'll give you one. After all, I am his best mate.
I'll never get that desperate.
How are we going to make it work? What we're going to do?
I told you. I'll help you. You're feeling the same, aren't you?
No.
Everything will be all right.
We can't do this.
We are.
To actually do that again with Terry's best friend, I found actually quite hard to get my head round.
The point about Bev looking on at sort of Ron and Dee Dee, I mean, you've also found yourself in the position, haven't you, of facing the other woman.
The other woman.
Susanna.
Susanna.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was the other woman in the first place. I mean,
Well,
Max did have a wife, and I was pregnant when he left his wife, I think. So she, mind you, because Patricia sort of forgot that completely and utterly. Yes.
That is a different storyline altogether because of, you know, people's sympathies would be with Dee Dee and not Bev. But I can remember when that storyline was coming out, I was like, well, good on Susanna, get one back on Patricia, you know.
Were you?
Yeah. I was thinking, well, if Patricia can do that to Susanna, if I was Susanna, I'd be thinking, well, let's see how she likes it.
I felt sick. It was my first reaction. Sick and betrayed. And then I thought to myself, I'm not going to be seen as the pathetic little wife, and I said, Max, I think this calls for a solicitor. Hello, Patricia.
Hello. What are you doing here?
I need to borrow your husband. We need to be Mr. and Mrs. Farnham again.
Well, it's obvious to me she still fancies you, the way she was flirting.
The children, that's all there is between us now. Come on, Susanna, don't be Patricia,
She's obviously on your mind.
Yeah, well, of course she's still on my mind. We're still talking about it. She's only just left, for God's sake.
I don't see why you have to ferry her around from school to school.
They are still my children, and for reasons that she's pointed out, we still have to be Mr. and Mrs. Farnham.
I'm your wife. You should have discussed it with me.
Well, all right, then let's discuss it then. You said I'd be late. What time do you call this?
Hi, Patricia.
Hello, Susanna.
We're not that late. I'll wait in the car. All the years we were together, that was his biggest fault, being late.
All right, love. Bye-bye.
Takes me back a bit. When we were having our affair, I used to park round the corner from Susanna's and beat the horn.
Bye. Well, it seems like a decent enough school.
I'm sure the children will like it.
How long were you there? You seem to have been gone an awfully long time.
Oh, we went for lunch.
Well, lunch was over 3 hours ago.
Well, we had to eat sometime.
My fault. I treated him.
How nice.
Yes, it was. Wasn't it, Max? A place called the Huntsman's Inn near Chester. Max and I used to go there. We were just remembering our first anniversary together, weren't we, Max?
Yeah, I don't think Patricia's interested in that.
Oh, silly me.
You could have phoned.
I thought you were in the office.
No, I thought I'd take the afternoon off and spend some time with my husband.
Well, I thought you were at work. You didn't mention anything about spending time with me.
Do I have to say it out loud?
Do we have to argue about it?
I'm not arguing, I'm just saying.
I think I made a mistake in inviting you, Max. I better go.
No, there's no need to.
How would you feel, Susanna, if you came home and found your husband drinking tea with his ex-wife?
Unfortunately, I haven't got one.
As you said, you better go.
Do you have to be so rude?
It's all right, I'm going.
I'd sooner you didn't come here again, Susanna.
What?
Come with Matthew and Emily, but not by yourself.
Goodbye. No one could replace you. Oh, there's no need for court cases, Max. You don't have to prove you're Matthew and Emily's father. Can't we trust each other? Like we have done in the past. Can't we get rid of the solicitors?
I never wanted to upset you. I was only thinking of the kids. All right, I'll phone the solicitor now and call the whole thing off.
Oh, come here. Oh, why did we let it go so far? I've been so miserable.
It's all right. Look, sit down.
Just hold me for a moment. Oh, thank you, Max.
We also put Sheila through, didn't we? I mean, that was... I remember the... I mean, it was a very fine borderline, because I remember the huge intellectual battles I had to have with the writers about whether Sheila would leave Bobby and go with Billy.
Go and live with ballet.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so romantic. Well, I used to watch it then. Oh, would she, wouldn't she? Oh, that ferry going to Thingy and he didn't turn up.
Yes, and the sort of Harry Cross's eyes through the bungalow window watching this woman having an affair.
Yeah.
St. Sheila having an affair
But your
with Billy,
husband
but it
left then, though, hadn't he?
No, It started, well, I can't remember the actual crossover, but it started the night out.
It was the big night out, the girls, when Sheila went out and went back to the course.
Billy was lying asleep on the, it was a wonderful touch. So I had he was asleep on the sofa and she tied a big yellow ribbon on his hair. And then Bobby comes charging across and he's throwing me against the wall, and Billy comes out ready to fight it, and all through this fight, he's got this yellow ribbon in his. It's wonderful. But that was, that was pretty violent. But we'd already sort of started the long, lingering looks and all the sort of fervour. It's great stuff.
Take that with you, oldie Joe. What's been going on?
They came home on their own, Bob. What's wrong? What's the matter? You laughing at?
He was snoring when we came in, so Kathy just...
What are you looking at?
But Barry's reaction was sort of the strongest one through all that, wasn't he? When he came in and found us in bed together into the garage extension. Walked in and just went berserk.
That was your son, though, isn't it? That was son and mother.
Son and mother. It was
complicated stuff.
Very especially Barry and Sheila's relationship. Very complicated stuff. I wasn't expecting you back till tonight.
No, I can see that. I'll see you.
No, look, just stay a minute. Look at me. Look at me.
I don't want to look at your mother. Is that clear in there with you?
No, she's with your dad.
Got rid of her for the night, did you?
He asked to see her.
Oh, are you?
It's two people bringing comfort to each other. It's the most natural thing in the world.
Behave yourself, will you, Mother?
What do you expect me to do? Stay on my own for the rest of my life?
I didn't expect you just to go across the road. Couldn't you at least have gone round the corner, eh? All this crap about comfort and that. You've just grabbed the nearest man to you, man. That's what you've done. The nearest man to you.
I think that's enough.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't give a monkey's what you think, Billy. Well, you just keep away from here, right?
That's enough.
Because if I catch you looking at it again...
You said enough.
Go, Billy, please.
I don't know what you're on about, Barry.
Billy, please, go!
Hey! Don't you ever give me stick again, Mums, you there? For ages you've been giving me stick. Girls, how I earn me money, what's right, what's wrong. Well, no more, do you hear me?
I'm not ashamed of anything.
Oh, aren't you? Well, you don't have to be, Mum. Because I'm ashamed enough for the both of us, all right?
When did you get back?
How long's it been going on?
Whenever I ask you, that's all.
How long's it been going on, Mum?
About 48 hours. I didn't go into this lightly. I've done nothing but think about it. All the time I was at Margaret's, I did nothing but think about it.
So that's why you went down there, eh?
Yes, I needed to get away.
Yeah, and I drove you there as well, didn't I?
It's got nothing to do with you. I'm sorry about the way you found out, and I can understand you being upset, but it has got nothing to do with you. When did you get back?
I told you. Last night.
Who let you in?
Rod let me in. Does my dad know?
Not yet.
He's a scab and a tea leaf. For years you've been going on about me dad and his principles, man. About how I never lived up to them. And you go to bed with a scab and a tea leaf.
You know nothing about Billy. He's not a thief.
He comes from a family of thieves.
He isn't.
You going to church on Sunday, are you?
What does it feel like to actually get sort of remarried or married again, you know, on screen, you know?
Oh, I love my wedding.
I loved my wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, you lucky people.
I'll never know. You
Well, I figured that was the only time I'd probably ever have a big white. I don't think I'd have a big white wedding, so I thought my mother liked that as well. She said to me, I had a little glass of sherry while I watched it. Because I knew this would probably be the only chance I'd get. Exactly. Well, for me, it was like... It was like choosing the frocks and going to Birkitex in Manchester and all this, you know, like a lot of women do it for real. And there was me doing it, you know, in a pretend way. And it was quite fun choosing, You get a lot of
you know, what
attention
kind of
for a
frock,
bit dressing up.
what flowers to use and how you're going to wear your hair. Because I know that will never happen to me. I would want it.
Do you all get involved, in a sense, in the gossip about your fictional neighbours?
Yeah. I think I was intrigued about I'm often asking him what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
And then quibbling with it, or yeah, we do talk about it.
Or you read the
Right.
scripts and you think, oh my God, that's going to, and then you see the person the next day and you go, I didn't know that was going to happen to you.
Yeah,
Or, you
yeah.
know.
I'm reading all your lots of stuff at
Well,
the
I
minute
was
because I think
intrigued
it's
to see what the
really
baby
good.
was. I mean, I was really intrigued.
What's wrong with you? Ants in your pants or something?
Dee Dee.
feel as if her eyes are burning a hole in the back of my head.
Why? What's up with her?
Well, she's been on me back again. Father's having these blood tests.
God, she's like a dog with a bone.
I know, but she won't give up until she knows who Josh's real father is.
Well, we know who Josh's real father is, don't we? It's you.
Please, here, look, I've done it all for you. Made the appointments and everything. All you've got to do is go down with Josh this afternoon.
I've told you, Ron. I don't want to go.
Look, love, it'll be all right, honestly. You only take a tiny little bit of blood. Honestly, this little fella here won't feel a thing.
What's the point?
Bev, you know Dee Dee, don't you? She won't give us a minute's peace until all this is sorted out. Look, me and our Mike have got to go down to the clinic this morning for our blood tests. So, it's up to you.
Hard-hitting report to be published tomorrow. Dr. Pauline Lee Baker of Northwest General Hospital.
Hello, Jackie. It's Bev. Look, you're going to have to help us. He's got the letter. Yeah, I think he's on his way in there now.
Let's see what the world's got in store for us this morning, shall we?
Yeah, leave them for a minute. How about making your #1 employee a nice cup of tea?
How about making your #1 boss a nice cup of coffee?
Come on, I'm spitting feathers here. I've been run off my fees.
I'm too good to you, Jackie, do you know that? How many other bosses do you know would do this for the staff?
Oh, you're a saint.
You don't take sugar, do you, love?
No, me. I'm sweet enough.
Everyone was going round and no one really knew. Even the actors who were involved with the scenes.
Even the director.
And no one got apart from about 3 of us, got the real script saying that it was Lynn's first husband, was the father. The test results came and everyone got the script.
I didn't know that. No, that's not true. It's Mike.
It's true.
Yeah, no, I know it's Mike, Scabby.
Sorry.
But
The script ruined it now. The script that was released to everyone
That's not gonna
was that it was
happen
Lynn's
again,
first husband.
Is that what
I
happened?
didn't see that. The father.
What's your most vivid, worst, or favourite sort of memory of the programme?
The most nervous was when I was singing my song, The Social Club, and to have to stand on that stage in this real social club in front of about 80 extras as well, none of whom were aware that I was playing someone who couldn't sing. We're probably all very convinced that this was my voice. Having to stand there in the most ludicrous, embarrassing outfit ever, with it all hanging out up here, it all hanging out here, the hair and the makeup, and having to sing this song, and you know the crew and the other actors in it just thinking it was the funniest thing on earth, and the pressure. And I just stood there and I felt so vulnerable and so nervous and so embarrassed, and I wanted to go to everyone. Before I do this, can I just say that my voice isn't as bad as this, honestly.
You and only you can make the bright sunshine come into my life. You are my dream, my everything, the one and only man who can make my dream come true.
My most vivid memory was when I was changing baby Daniel's nappy on the bed, and I was talking to Barry in the corridor. So I was like doing the nappy like this and talking, and the baby started peeing all over me. And this spout, because he's a little boy, went in my mouth, my chin. And at one point, the cameraman said, "I'm going to have to stop." And he said, the camera was shaking like that, and the crew just fell about. And I was going, "Oh my God, I can't believe it." And I was drenched, completely drenched. So that was my vivid memory.
I remember when I had cancer and I was going to the operating theatre to have my mastectomy, and it was supposed to be me being pushed along on a trolley with Max running alongside holding my hand, but the Steadicam broke and it was like 6:30, you know, and so you had to wrap and we had to get the scene in. So what we did instead, and I looked stupid anyway because I had like a J-cloth on my head, you know, like you do, and so what happened was Stephen sat on the trolley and the cameraman sat on the trolley with me and somebody pushed us along. It was hysterical, it was funny.
Will I be all right?
Yeah, of course you will.
I'll be unconscious, they'll put me to sleep. I've always hated that. Not knowing what's going on, not being in control.
You won't feel a thing.
Max,
I'm here.
you'll never leave me, will you?
I won't.
I love you.
I love you.
I mean, the only other one was that time when I read in the script that I was going to have to use an industrial... Mandy is seen using an industrial polisher. And the stage manager said to me, "Oh, well, don't worry, we'll get you some lessons in this before the day, because they're quite difficult to use." And I'm like, of course, you know, the day arrives and you're in makeup and I'm sitting in makeup and I could see all the crew having a go on this industrial polish, and people were kind of disappearing out of view, and I thought, oh, it does look quite tricky. And so I went out and it was really, really hard. It was like, there was one point where, because I mean, literally, you've got these handles that you grip, and if you just let go of them, then it stops. But your natural reaction is to grip on even harder when it starts taking you away. And it sort of spins round, and because it was spinning round, the flex was wrapping around my neck.
Excuse me, could you tell me where the headmaster's office is?
Action.
Excuse me, could you tell me where the headmaster's office is, please?
Action.
Excuse me.
Keep rolling, please. You okay, Sandra?
Well, yes.
Action.
Wait a minute.
Excuse me, could you tell me where the headmaster...
No, I'm going to hate this machine.
Excuse me, could you tell me where the headmaster's office is, please? Oh.
Hello.
Oh, I didn't realise you worked here. I'm looking for the headmaster's office.
The other question I wanted to sort of go back to is sex. You know,
I like it.
Yeah. Can you actually remember the first time? Can you remember your first Brookside kiss?
Yes, my first kiss was in the dressing room at the Legion, and Ron was there doing his act.
Well, I suppose in a way I always felt that I'd finish up doing something like this, you know, showbiz. Oh. Will that be enough?
Yeah, great. Thanks.
Is that it, like?
Is that better?
Well, for starters. Yeah.
Got to do 5 minutes, Ron.
Yeah, I'll be there now. That's showbiz.
I mean, it wasn't your first Brookside kiss, was it? But it was, what about the first one with Billy?
With Billy. Oh, it was great, that. My character was so totally in love with him. So
romantic.
It's true. Yeah. And also because everybody was doing this thing of will they, won't they, will they, won't they, this kiss that was looming
All you want
up.
to do is look after you.
I know.
So why not? It's all up here, isn't it? Telling you not to. What does it say here? It's simple, isn't it? Happy New Year.
after.
Also, you know that the audience were willing you to kiss him.
That's what was
exciting about
it.
The same with Mandy and Sinbad. You know, you always thought, when are Mandy and Sinbad going to have a snog? When are they going to get together?
If you don't want me around, then you don't want me around. I'll get off. See ya.
Sinbad.
I want you around. When it actually came round to it in rehearsals, I said, Mickey, we're going to have to kiss in rehearsals because it's just going to be too embarrassing on the day, because it was just, like, it got so silly. And I think he was a bit embarrassed. But so we did it, and he was being very jovial and making all these jokes, and it was like, it just getting completely over the top. And afterwards I said to Anna, I said, you know, I'm sure Mickey was a bit embarrassed about that. And she said, oh. And then she saw him later and she said, so you did the kiss? I went, yeah, I'm sure Sandra was really embarrassed about it.
Well, I mean, just while we're on, how did you feel, the big kiss between your daughter and, you know, Margaret and all that? I mean, how did you feel about that?
Me personally?
Yeah, both as a viewer and as somebody who's involved in that particular storyline, you know, the programme got into that area.
It was great waiting for because I knew it was going to happen, and the build-up and everything was so exciting. I mean, it was so brief as it turned out.
It was a tender kiss rather than a great sexual
and I thought it was really wonderfully done.
Very well done.
I can remember you, though, saying that when she started the relationship with Chris, that you felt quite protective over her, because it wasn't because you found out she was having a relationship with another woman, it was that someone who was in this position of responsibility. And
I was watching the episodes and getting really...
Oh, really?
Yeah. And not because of the gate, but it was just like there's somebody, I felt like she was really taking advantage, and it was like, I started to feel really protective. I felt this like... But, I mean, which was stupid because it was about the character, and of course she was lovely. Hang on a minute. Is that...
What is it?
Is that Albert for Chris? Oh, it can't be. They're kissing each other.
The thing about costume and things, I mean, because particularly going back over the years, you know, to what you actually, you know.
I think I've got all yours, actually.
You're very welcome.
Apart from the dress that you had to sing, you know, an example of the wardrobe from hell.
I used to have this blue waistcoat, like this smock waistcoat, and I hated it. It was so vile. I used to say to Alex in wardrobe, oh, and he'd go, and the more I used to moan about it, the more he'd make me wear it and go, you're putting the blue smock on. Yeah. And it was in one of the Sunday papers, giving different vixens from different soaps marks out of 10, and I got like 0 on 10 for clothes, shame about the smock, Bev, or something. So that made him even more adamant because it made it almost famous.
What about you, Annie? Can you remember any particular
yes.
horror outfit?
Well, when I first came into the programme, I was the woman with many multicoloured blouses, wasn't I, really? I mean, it was like a different...
You danced in a multicoloured blouse.
Yes.
You did?
Yes, I did. But these were kind of very floral at the beginning, and the woman in the suits, really, wasn't I? And they were kind of... I mean, they certainly weren't me. I didn't really, you know, go for her kind of style. But then you kind of... Part of you has to go, well, it's not what I would wear, but she's kind of not maybe the trendiest character that walked the earth. So you kind of get your head around it. And it's like you think what you like as Annie and what the character likes are two different things in the end. I liked some of the suits, but most of them I didn't particularly like, you know.
It's nice,
bad cut.
It's nice to be able to differentiate from what you wear and what your character wears. Maybe if my clothes are really similar to Bev's, I wouldn't like that, because when does the job end and
great
you
to get
start?
rid of them at the end of the day. You sort of look different as you take the
and
clothes
nice for people to meet you and go, you look so different because you haven't got hideous clothes on and you haven't got the French pleat and you know.
You're a bit more trendy or something.
Yeah.
I did take 2 outfits home once. I have to confess this, and it wasn't with Alex. It was the previous wardrobe mistress, and I took some outfits home and hid them in my cellar because I couldn't bring myself to throw them away or steal them. I don't want to steal them, but I couldn't bear wearing them anymore, so I hid them in my cellar, and I didn't find them till I moved a while ago. And I got this bag out. There's all these. They were like culotte things in, like all-in-one dresses, but culottes. And they'd been in my cellar for 2 years. I'm sorry, Philip.
There'll be a bill coming
have them back now.
Yes, you can. You're welcome.
Yeah. And Sheila used to wear kind of sloppy jumpers
and sloppy jumpers. I had a wonderful jumper, which was, this is my hate, the pink jumper with little white spots
Oh, yeah.
on.
That was my favourite.
Was it? And a woman wrote to Jill in wardrobe and said, could you ask Sheila where she gets a jumper from, because I really like one.
I remember once the Guardian said that Patricia, something had happened to her. She'd been all sort of sharp suited and everything, and they said she started wearing Sheila Grant cardies.
Oh, that's those cardies. Well, guess who's wearing my clothes now?
I know.
Your mother.
My mother.
Yeah.
Marcia doesn't know this.
I've got your shoes. It's like I had your baby. I was wearing your...
I had Bev's baby. I had Josh for a while.
Annie, I'm wearing your shoes. I'm walking around in a dead woman's shoes. I mean, like, it's...
Not so much of that, please. I'm not a size 7, but...
Me too. They're like, I'm wearing dead woman's shoes. I can't speak.
I have to tell you a story. And it involves our chief PA, who's up in the box. When we were just started here, and Janetta, who's up in the box, was on reception, and I went over to reception one day, and I'd got, we hadn't been here very long, so still wearing my old clothes, and I had a Wallace coat, which I'd bought in a second-hand shop, but it was lovely. I loved it in sort of high collar. It was striped, and it was very long, and I went over, wrapped this around my costume, went over to reception, and Janetta went, don't they put you in some terrible things?
This is mine! Jodie's done that to me, who plays Marianne, said, look at what you're wearing, and you come, it's mine.
Sum up your time at Brookside in one word, what do you think it would be?
An education.
Torture. Tortured education, but memorable.
Unique. Extraordinary.
Indescribable.